Hey!
Hi, what are you doing?
Oh, hanging out. Hanging out on a Thursday.
Hi, Ron. Hi, Tim.
I can't do it on my phone, so I'll do it this way. I'm crazy in the screen, but hey, old Red. Mr. Hi. Mr. Orton. Yeah. Facebook lady. Oh, Mim. Hello, Mim.
That's Mim.
Hello, Pip.
Hi, Mim.
Mr. Hatton. Sir.
Mr.
Mustachio. Oh, she's here. She made it. She had to set herself an alarm because every week she's like, I keep forgetting. She just keeps forgetting.
Ugh.
Okay, so if you're a Facebook user, go to the Bearded Family Network and watch us that way, or go to the sideshow and watch it that way. We can see your name. Here we go.
Oh my goodness.
Hi, everybody. I'm so excited. Today's
How
gonna be
was
fun.
your week? I know.
You know what?
I'm stupid.
That was a silly question. I literally told my coworker today, I was like, I don't know what's going on, but like the days are so damn long. But like the dates are spinning past me. Like my work days are killing me, but this weekend's gonna be fun. I get to go pick up my oldest, and she's gonna be the only one home, so we're gonna have fun.
What?
Oh,
you get like girls' weekend?
Just like Brett and Lil and Bill. We're gonna kick it.
Guess what I'm doing this weekend?
What are you doing this weekend? Am I gonna be
I
jealous?
am going. Yes, you're gonna be so mad at me. I am going to go to the Tri-County Regiftmas in LaPel.
I have heard that that's a killer time.
Like, dude, it is so fun.
Fun.
Oh my god, it's
this Saturday, right, in LaPel?
Yes.
LaPel, Indiana.
Yes.
At the LaPel Eagles.
Yes, and they say starts at 3, but
noon.
Yes, that's what Jeremiah and Jordan said on Sundays. Sitting on Sunday.
Sitting on Sunday. You can also find
Sunday.
On the Bearded Family Network.
Boopity,
Sitting
boop, boop.
on Sunday. There are our father show.
Who's your daddy?
Who is your daddy?
Who's your dad?
Oh Lord.
Fred. My daddy is Fred. Fred. No, so yeah, it's they hold it every year. This year they're doing it different though. Usually we do like between Thanksgiving and Christmas thing. Yeah. But because of the holidays and family and travel and all that, they decided to do it a little bit later.
So and they're doing
right. And they're doing a re-giftmas. And I think Jeremiah quoted it like he said, it was either him or Jordan. I'm sorry, Abe, if it was you. But he said, bring your least favorite gift.
My hubs is watching today.
Oh my god,
he's awake. Yeah, so your least favorite gift from your great aunt Gertrude. Obviously
bring the fruit cake.
We're here for fun. Yeah, they will have fried chicken for the main course, I hear, and then you bring a side dish. There is an actual
or dessert.
Yeah, there's a post. If you go to Tri-County and look up the Regiftmas, there's a post. Everybody's posting what they're bringing. As Melissa said, she doesn't want 6 crock pots of baked beans. Fair enough.
Night, Billy.
Night, love.
from the couch. Night.
Right. We're 25 feet away. It's fine.
Right. So there's that. Also, it's a family-friendly, non-comp,
not family-friendly occasion.
Yes. So this one is it's family-friendly. They do like a kids Regiftmas also.
The ages are 12
Yeah.
and under, 13 and up. So if you are 13 and up, you're considered with the adult gift. So if you're 13-year-old, you don't appreciate adult gifts for your 13-year-old, then please put them on the 12 and under table. That way
Well,
they can get
so
age
hopefully, I mean, there's never been anything
right.
too risque. I mean, people, I mean, be respectful, but like, I know my dad got a screaming goat one year.
I
We've done,
goat.
oh yeah?
Yeah. Well, we did our scavenger hunt. The goat was in our scavenger hunt for
yes, that's right. I screamed back at the goat.
It was fun.
It was. So yeah, so that's Saturday. Mim and Pap will be there. I think my kiddo's gonna go.
It's only
Well,
in
come
Indiana.
on down, Mr. Baker. Come on down.
We're
I'll
making
tell
it
you what, if you see me tomorrow,
if you see her Saturday,
make sure, and I will get a picture, and we will put it on the post next Thursday. You will be
Saturday
Facebook famous.
It's only Thursday. Saturday is the actual regiftmas. Don't let her confuse you.
Sorry,
she works nights. She works nights. We have to.
I just woke up.
Give her a little late white. And by the way, meteorologist Chris Parent makes that trip often to Lapel. He's been there a handful of times, so no excuses, sir.
Oh my god, I need caffeine.
As she says, put the bottle
Look
down.
at this. It's like the size of my head.
I literally I have my little Truly, but we're talking about.
I swear to God, I'm changing your name
over here.
I'm changing your name. No, so do you know what tomorrow is?
Boom, 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 boom.
Da da da. It's Friday the 13th.
I'm a weirdo. I like Friday the 13th. 13th is my favorite. Both of my boys, their birthdays are the 13th. Like, we are the 13 crew around here, so we don't hate it. We are superstitious. We think it's a good day. It is what you make of it.
Yeah,
like,
I
what
don't.
You make in life
yeah, it's a Friday.
So if you wake up on Friday and you're like, "Oh my God, it's the 13th. I'm not going anywhere," then something bad's gonna happen to you, man. Bound to happen.
Yeah. It's all about your vibe.
If you make
so, okay, so right. So I want to ask the people in chat, like, are you like, what are some of your favorite superstitions? Because I know we kind of talked on this with the New Year's and the laundry, that superstition. But like, do you have a favorite superstition?
A superstition? I actually just recently in the last couple years started doing moon water. Do you know what moon water? Like, you just get a bottle of water and you open it and you put it outside in a full moon and you write a little note like what you hope to manifest. Like, I usually just do like good things for my family, like whatever, like happy vibes. And I set it in my yard overnight and then you drink water the next day. Moon water.
Really?
Yeah.
I have never heard of that.
No? I must be a witch.
So this one, I'd never heard of that. No. So, the whole step on the crack thing.
I used to do that when I was little.
I used to.
For sure.
I used to be such an ass. I would say, but my mom's watching.
I can't say I've ever tried it. I mean, if you have some antibiotics to take afterwards, it might work. That too. I won't do that. I won't walk under a ladder. That's weird. Why would you do that? Why would you even try?
Really?
It doesn't even look safe.
I don't know.
I'm sure I'm little.
You know my favorite one?
What?
Is when you say God bless you after somebody sneezes.
I don't say. I say bless you.
Do you know the whole like superstition with that?
No. I
Well,
just
yeah,
thought it was
bless
fun.
you, God bless you, gesundheit.
Yeah.
So I guess, like when you sneeze, you like your soul leaves your body, and it makes room for evil to come in. So they would say bless you to like keep the evil at bay.
Oh. Well, I'm gonna stop saying that. So I.
So,
Hello. I love you.
but in our house, hi Meg. In our house, we're a little messed up because you only get 3.
Oh no, you only get one. One.
Oh, really? See, at
If
least
you
we're
double,
nice. You get like
if you
3
double
bless
choo
yous.
choo, I'm like bless you. You only get one. I do it in public too. Like if I'm at the store
Wow.
and someone sneezes, I'm like bless you. Oh, you only get one. I don't know, but I have
Wow,
to address
you're totally like fend
Frank.
for yourself.
Find a penny, pick it up. So here's my theory on the penny thing. I don't know why. I don't remember who taught me this, but I only pick up heads up pennies, and then when you pick it up, you put it in your shoe. And I literally will walk around with a penny in my damn shoe for like 6 months and be like, why do I keep not
Yeah.
taking it? And hey, girl, thanks for tuning in again. Tuning in again. Oh, he said your heart stops for
Hi,
this.
country.
Oh, hey, country.
But yeah, I mean, there's so many different superstitions, and it depends like where you're from,
Mary
and
Todd says that's enough after
it's
3.
yeah,
She's over it.
yeah,
I love
yeah.
it.
Amber's like, you're on your own, okay? If evil gets in, it's on you.
Apparently, I'm the only one that does one, so.
Yeah, you are definitely like you're savage.
So, yeah.
You are cutthroat.
I just have to like stop for 5 seconds because we're 15 minutes in. There's 24 people watching this right now. I don't even think I know.
Oh yeah?
People. I'm lying. I do. I'm lying.
You do. They're all in the chat.
I know.
They're all like right
down here
over
talking.
there.
And I'm like trying to keep up with you guys. But I don't know. Like, I feel like maybe an intro is at.
Why are you always rushing me?
I need a thesaurus here so I can look up what words I should say. I mean, if you know
should
me,
we go ahead and bring on our guests for the evening, you think?
I feel like you should hit the intro and then we'll do
the intro for them, or because we already played ours.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Right. We should do their intro and then
okay. So if you guys haven't heard of this club, I think it's a smaller club. I had never heard of them. But they're freaking awesome people. And let's see. Mercer County.
I just want to move there because of the logo.
Woo-hoo.
Woo!
Yeah, it's like a spooky
cool.
logo.
A little bit spooky. Oh.
Yeah.
Speaking of spooky.
Oh. Hey.
Surprise!
Ta-da! It's me.
How you doing?
And Rodney.
It's we. It's them.
It's we.
All the way from.
It's
Okay,
D-Rod.
I call it Salina. Is that how we say it? Salina?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Oh, and I just have to say, I was born on Friday the 13th as well.
Hell yeah.
So, and some of the superstitions that we have is Rodney hates it, but if somebody spills the salt, I'm throwing it over my shoulder.
What shoulder?
It's the right one, I do believe.
Perfect. I do that, but I always second guess
myself. I thought it was left.
If I spill salt, I toss it.
I don't think left is ever right because I'm a lefty, so I don't think that left is ever a right thing.
Me
Yeah.
too. Me and Billy
That's
are both
awesome. That's awesome.
weird. Love it.
It is weird. I love it. Yep. Love it. And don't split the pole. That's kind of like the ladder thing.
You don't ever split a pole. That is like the worst luck ever. Like, I'll grab you. Like, why would you do that? This way. Come on, man. Yeah. I like that one. So how are you guys doing? What's going on?
We're good.
Good.
Hanging in there.
Yeah. It's been
getting over Christmas.
Yeah, it's like chill out, relax, recoup.
Well, and we had a bunch of, my car like broke down and we had to deal with that. And then his car was having problems. We had to deal with that. Like, just life.
Yeah, life. It's just never ending.
No.
I'm glad you guys are here though.
Adulting.
Yeah.
Adulting, yes.
We love
well,
it.
I'm glad that we're on.
I'm excited because I get
I'm glad
to see
Rodney's
you guys.
here. I'm glad, Rodney, that you agreed to this because you already know what you're in for.
Yeah.
We still appreciate you being a trooper. All right. So first,
I'm pretty sure Rodney just tolerates me.
Yeah. Well,
no, he loves you. He loves you. The man is a steel trap. If I get him to laugh at least once a month, I'm happy. Otherwise, it's just like stone face. But it's okay.
I've seen Rodney giggle a handful of times.
And it's awesome, isn't it?
Like
I love his laugh.
It's like
he thinks I'm making fun of him, but I'm really not.
No, it's so fun. So are you guys going to be at Regiftmas this weekend?
Yes.
You are? Okay.
Yes.
Well, that'll be fun. Bethany will be there. I know the cooks.
Yes.
And
hey, you guys should pitch Brittany.
Well, my kid and Billy has to work, so we probably won't be able to swing that this year. We'll see, though.
It happens. I mean, it happens, you know.
We have Bearded Hero coming up, so if you don't have your room booked for Bearded Hero, then I don't know what you're doing.
Oh my gosh. I'm excited. We'll be there, but I'm going to be, I'm not going to reveal too much, but I'm going to be an anti-hero. I'm not going to be a hero. But I got to work on my stuff and try to, I always try to do a wow thing, but like, I don't know about you guys, but every time I start doing something, I'll be like, okay, it's going to be this. Oh, and I have to do this and I have to do this. And by the time I'm done, I'm overwhelmed.
Yeah.
So overwhelmed.
I'm not going to be competing at Bearded Hero because I'm going to be getting put to work. But I'm definitely dressing up, and it's going to be like my hero. So. We'll see. I also have another costume, too. There's 2 costumes. Are you there with us?
That sounds exciting. No, I'm just like taking it all in. I'm just soaking it all up.
Here's proof that Rodney laughs because Mary Todd doesn't lie, just like Lincoln don't.
Nope.
Okay, so speaking of Rodney.
Yes. We need to jump into some questions.
Look at this beauty that I found.
Oh, God.
He wore a dress. It was great.
Oh,
it was great. Circus of Whiskers.
Yeah, but like that was like straight across. That's good.
Yeah. Well, and before he did the show, he went and got his beard trimmed. And after he did the show, he's like, I really want to grow my beard out. And I was like, well, why don't just let that thing go? It doesn't bother me. Like, just do it. I don't care. You know, I think some people think that women like get upset about it, but I don't care. It doesn't bother me.
Me and Billy first got together, we started going to comps, and I was like, oh my gosh, look at that. And I was like, oh, that's his wife. And they were like, oh, he goes, you would be surprised. Most women don't put up with that. And I was like, what? Like, have you seen some of these guys without a beard? I mean, y'all look very handsome with them. Keep them.
Absolutely. I've never seen him without a beard. When we got together, he had a baby beard.
Yeah.
So I've never seen him.
Billy had a very long one at some point, but when we started dating, it was short. And then I think I scrolled across the picture one day, and I was like, wait, I want... And then he just stopped cutting it, so...
That's the way to go, I feel. That's my personal opinion, you know.
No, there's no point. So, did you and Rodney meet before bearding, or was he already in bearding or before?
No, he wasn't in bearding until me. I mean, I'm not going to take all the credit, but what had happened was, well, first of all, rewind. So I was working at the nursing home, and one of the girls I was working with, I jokingly to her one day, I said, hey, you got any single friends? And she's like, I can't really think of anybody. And I was like, okay, you know, just laughed it off, whatever. Well, like 2 weeks later, she's like, hey, I remembered I have a friend and his name is Rodney. And she showed me a picture of him on Facebook. And it was only a picture of him with a goatee. And I was like, he's kind of cute, but I don't know. I was like, okay. I was like, you can talk to him for me, you know, whatever. And I think he friended me that night and we messaged each other back and forth. And then like the next week, I think it was the next week, I was like, well, I've got Tuesday and Wednesday off. Do you just, you know, we could go out and have dinner or whatever. And he was like, okay. And I was like, you know, just as friends, because I'm about to tell you something funny after the fact. Well, he laughed. I wasn't really laughing, but you know, so we went out. It was a nice night. Well, his car wouldn't start. So he asked me to come and get him. Well, my car was a piece of shit at the time, and I didn't want to drive out of town with it. So he had to wait, and he finally lined a car up, but it was like, what, like 11 o'clock at night at that point?
Yeah, it was late.
So the only thing that was open was Wapak truck stop. So we went and had our first date at the truck stop, and we had dinner. So it was nice. And of course, the whole time I like talked, and he just kind of stared at me, and you know, one word answers a little bit. But I mean, it was good conversation for the most part. Yeah, it was cute. Well, fast forward to him dropping me off at my house, and I was like, well, you know, just text me and let me know you got home, you know, all that stuff or whatever. I lean in to give him a kiss, and he like pulls back and was like, I thought we were just friends. And he like laughed at me. And I did a forced kiss on him. I don't care. I did a forced kiss. He must have liked it, because after he hung out with me the next night, and then he pretty much didn't leave my house after that. Like we were pretty much together then.
Hook, line, and sinker. Check that
out. Yeah.
So how did you guys get into bearding? Like, where did that come into play? How did that become a part of your lives? I know it's a pretty big part for you guys and your kids too. We see your kids out there.
Yeah, and I think that they have a good time. It's really awesome that Dominic, well, poor Dominic, he's a Joe Dirt. It's genetic. He's never gonna have. It's like here and here, and it's never everywhere. Like he told me yesterday, I have a mustache, and I said, where? And he's like, it's blonde, you can't see it.
Look how cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, we love when the kids get in there and get their hands dirty. They have so much fun. Like, I think they have more fun than even us with Scarinas, for real. They have a blast.
Yeah. I think Sai absolutely loves it. And now that the boys are old enough to start actually growing facial hair, I think that they like. I know Dominic did Pomeroy. He was for the Joe Dirt, and Alden was in that too. So that was kind of nice. But
got up there.
But Neil Kearns, who's one of the founding members of Mercer County, me and him went to high school together, and he messaged me and told me about it. and we just happened to go up there for a few drinks, and I saw Neil, and we sat there and talked, and he said something to Rodney about, hey, maybe you should just, jump in and compete. I mean, what's it gonna hurt, And I was like, hey, yeah, you should do it. You should do it. So he did, and he won second place.
Yeah.
So that was pretty awesome. And I do believe that was the time I met Jim Baggins.
Yeah, first time.
Who is one of my favorites. He was dressed up like a droogie from A Clockwork Orange, which if anybody knows me well, they know that I absolutely love that movie. It's like one of my favorites. So I'm working on a costume for that for bearding too, but I don't know exactly how the beard's going to look. I know how the droogie outfit is, but I don't know how I'm going to do the beard yet. So
I'm sure
it's a work in progress.
You come up with some stuff. That's for sure.
Yeah, sometimes I wish I was more creative, but that's okay.
Oh
yeah.
As we hook, line, and sinker that as well. Good night.
Me with my RBF, my RBF face.
That's amazing. Like, I seen pictures of that, and I was like, "There's no way. There's no way."
Yeah, that took a good hot minute. Yeah, that took a hot minute.
That's awesome. So, do you have any questions?
Yeah, that was my favorite, I think. Yeah, I just don't know if I'm lagging or not.
No, go ahead. I'll do this.
Okay, so I know, Deanna, you love scary movies.
Yep.
What is one movie that you cannot watch?
Because I think it's too scary, or because it's too sad and painful to watch it, because it's just trash.
No, like that just freaks you out.
I would have to say my number one scariest movie, and people are gonna be like, oh, come on. There's so many that freak me out, but I think the one that freaks me out the most is gonna have to be The Exorcist. And it's a long story, but I used to work at a nursing home, and there was a lady that I had to take care of that was blind, and I worked third shift at the nursing home at the time, and she wore really tattered dresses, and her hair was kind of not all there. Like, it was kind of like an Exorcist feel, but third shift, going into patients' rooms and checking on them, sometimes she would be standing in the corner with her face in the corner. And she had multiple personalities, so you had to ask who you were talking to.
Hi, who are you?
And that was kind of a lot. Well, but there's a whole big thing. Like, I think one of her personalities, like, latched onto me and came home with me, because the kids know, like, I'll talk about the lady on the staircase and stuff. She's been following me around since I was 18.
I totally,
and some people
10% believe that.
Some people don't believe it, but it's just an aura. It's just a vibe and a feel. And I can tell. I don't like talking about it too much, because when I talk about it, then the vibe starts coming around. But just for backstory, like, that's one of the reasons why The Exorcist will always be like one of the ones that freaks me out. But depending on what genre, there's so many different genres that they have now. Like, they have a new genre that they call, like, trip horror. So that's like mushroom induced scary stuff, like Midsummer. And there's a movie called Shrooms that's really kind of creepy, if you ever get a chance to watch that. What was the one that I watched the other night?
That's all she does. She just checks out horror flicks. So if you ever need any, like, insight, check out Deanna. Ask her. She's your go-to for sure.
Yeah.
And then I kind of wanted you guys to talk about this.
You definitely want to talk about.
Oh, yeah.
This is something you guys do every year, right?
Yes.
That's awesome. Let's talk about that. What is it? How does it come about?
So, it's called Beards for Bikes. And what we do is we have a what do you call it? It's not like a poker run, but it's like a.
Well, we just visit local bars riding bicycles.
Oh, so bicycles.
Yes.
Yes.
Bicycle
And we have,
bars.
Yep. It's like a bar crawl, only on bicycles.
That you may or may
Around.
not walk if you may or may not be like me.
Right.
Well, or you can be like me and have a bad knee. In the last couple years, I just drove, you know.
Well, in that case, I'm going to ride with her and walk there. So where does this take place? When does this take place?
Well, we were trying to shoot for 2 of them. So we had a fall one and a spring one.
Yes.
And did we lock in a date?
No.
That? We have not locked in a date for our upcoming Beards for Bikes. But we would love for everybody to come. We have a raffle table. We do pretty much everything you would do at a comp except for competing. It's just like hanging out. A lot of the people know we're coming, so they have special food for you, special drinks sometimes. I know we get $1 tacos at Casa, $1 margaritas. Like, that's always the highlight of doing that. And the money that we raise goes towards buying bicycles that we then donate to a place called The Call in our town. And they give them to families and children that may not, that might be their only Christmas present.
And that's
so
Salina?
Mm-hmm.
Salina,
yes.
The Call.
Now, if people can't make it, is there a way they can like PayPal, or is there something you guys have set up to where they can just donate money to you guys?
As of right now, we don't have anything set up, but that's a good idea. Sadly, our beard meeting was tonight at the same time. So we will talk to them about doing something like that. I think that would be a great idea. Tacos and tequila.
Well, Ryan's in, so Beth.
Okay, well, it looks like we're coming.
Yeah.
Well, that would be great. And if you need to stay, we have plenty of room at our house.
I happen to know a few folks that live in Salina other than y'all. I used to be a member of the Moose Club, so I actually found that little lake out there. So
okay.
That's cool.
Yes.
That's
awesome.
And it's a good time.
Don't live that far apart.
Do that. That really tugs at my heartstrings, obviously, for the kiddos. Anything for the kiddos, really.
Yes, absolutely. Everybody deserves to have a Christmas.
Absolutely. And you know what? It doesn't matter what it is, where it comes from. I know Billy and I, the last 2 years, we have a local Project Noel out here, and they do kids and families that have been affected by addiction, overdose, anything like that. And that's super near and dear to my heart personally. I adopted a little girl last year. You just get their list, and it's just everything they want, and we just buy them everything they want. And it's always just like new bedding or a coat, a tablet, a game, something just to make their day happy, and whatever can do that. Like, absolutely, we love that. We thank you guys for doing that. And if anybody wants to reach out to Rodney or Deanna or Mercer City. They will give you information, and they lock down dates when they're going to do that twice a year this year. So, what about your favorite 80s movie?
Oh, God. Oh, gosh. Once again, genre. What can you do? I just watched Dirty Dancing last night.
Mine is like 80s, 90s. I have 2. It's Salt Lake City Punk.
Oh, hell yeah.
And if you
Matthew
don't
Lillard.
need to watch, because that is just one of my favorite. And then Pretty Woman, because how can you not?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So with that,
there's so many.
Movie-wise, did you know there's a movie out right now called Ticket to Paradise?
Yes.
And it's basically Pretty Woman.
I did not know that.
They got married, had a kid, got a divorce. Their kid is like trying to get married. They're going there to break the marriage up.
Yes.
do. And I didn't realize it until like 45 minutes into the movie.
Oh, because it's Julia Roberts and George Clooney, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw the preview for it. I haven't watched it.
I watched it and I didn't like it registered to me like halfway. I was like, wait, holy shit, this is Pretty Woman. So if you haven't seen that, watch that. That's a good movie.
That's cool. I don't know. 80s movies, if I had to pick an 80s horror movie, I would pick Night of the Demons. That's one of my favorites. If I had to pick like regular, Breakfast Club is one of my all-time favorites. Rodney's like rolling his eyes because he's like, how many times does this bitch have to watch this movie? But I love that movie. There's a lot though. I just love movies. If that could be a job, I guess I missed out.
Big time.
Yeah.
So when did you start competing, Deanna? Like how did that come about? Like you went to your first comp and what did you think when you seen your first Whiskerina? Like how were you like intimidated? Because I know I was hella like, holy crap, how do they do that? That's crazy.
I was blown away. The first time they didn't really have when Rodney competed at the Mercer County one, they didn't have any Whiskerinas that I remember. But when we went, it was, let me think, we landed on Whiskermania. When we went to Whiskermania the first time, I saw all those Whiskerinas and was just completely blown away. It was the first time I met Margot and Jeremy and Crystal Davis, right? And she is beard goals like all day for me.
That's what we were just talking about.
I was there.
I love her to death. Crafton,
that's one of the big people.
Right? Crafton was there. Of course, you gotta love her. Like all the big people. I don't think Natalie was there though, was she?
No, but Holly was.
Holly was there, but Natalie wasn't there.
Yeah, I know. But Miss Crystal, and man, I would love to meet her. I can't wait for that day. That's coming. Bucket list.
Crystal is such an awesome person. I wish all of us lived closer because we would be doing wine tasting and having slumber parties and kicking the guys out of the house and all of that for sure. For sure.
Sure. That's cool.
But yeah, like I was just in awe of and the costumes and I was like, man, that was the comp that Margot did, the beard made out of chicken bones. If you've ever seen the picture, try to look it up because that thing was awesome. And the thing she told me, like the second conversation that we had about it, she's like, it smells like chicken broth, like right under my nose.
Like right here.
But yeah, but that beard was freaking awesome.
That's cool. What do you got, Bethany?
I want to hear from Rodney. If you could throw any type of like event, money not being an option, to raise money for charity, what would it be?
On that one, we would do it for autism awareness.
Love that.
Right. But what would the event be? Like, would you do like a beard comp? Would you do
a concert?
Money's not an option.
Would you do
I would say probably a beard comp.
Yeah.
Really? I would figure you'd go music festival. Because you guys are like, no?
He goes because of me.
I just go.
Sadly, he goes because of me.
He's the bodyguard, man. The bodyguard.
Yeah. I think he really likes it, but it's not, believe it or not, this fella here looks like he listens to like rock and all that, but he's straight up rap and hip hop, which is awesome. And he bears with my music, my crazy blend of death metal, punk, whatever is on my shuffle on my phone stuff.
Random.
It is random. It's just like my personality.
We can all appreciate that here.
Now, I found a photo, and I know
you should be afraid.
I don't know. Who is this?
Percy.
You have to tell us.
That is
Because
the Percy.
He isn't. Now, is he a rescue? Is he?
Yeah.
How did you find Percy?
So, Rodney and I lost a dog, Gabby. You want to tell it?
No.
Yes. I've talked enough. Go ahead.
Well, we lost our last dog, Gabby, but I was on Facebook, and it was a random pop-up for an animal shelter that had his picture on it. And I sent it to her, and she said, we got to go see that dog. So we ended up traveling to
Cleveland.
I think we drove about 3 hours to get there.
How many dogs we?
We
looked at 12 dogs that day just to make it fair so the kids could look at the dogs. So we got there at 12 and left at 4. And there was actually another dog in the running, and his name was Max, right? And he was bigger than Percy.
No, it was BFG.
Oh, BFG. Yes, BFG. Big friendly
giant.
Big friendly giant.
And he was bigger than Percy. But sadly, he was not fixed. And we would have to come back. Like they said, he'd be ready the next day. And I was like, that's a long trip. Well, and truth be told, I saw the picture of Percy and was like, it doesn't matter how many dogs I see. Like, that's going to be, he's the one.
Yeah, that's our dog.
So,
yeah. Well, because you guys, like, he seems like the perfect dog. He snuggles. He's chill. I'm sure he gets the zoomies every now and then, but he is, because like, okay, so I have a pit bull, and they are so fun.
Big friend, my guy.
Yes, they are. Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Go ahead, Brittany.
I don't have a list of questions. I did, but I lost them. Okay, so I'm going to ask you a question from my son that he asked last week. Whatever we did. He said, what's your favorite thing about making your beers?
Burning myself with the hot glue gun. That's
so everybody says they love the hot glue gun experience. So I bought them this little Paw Patrol table and chairs a couple years ago. And this is now what I use to craft because it's like level with my chair. So there's obviously like glue and just like glitter and shit all over it. And it's no longer their table, obviously, but they get the glue gun experience, absolutely. So with Christmas just happening, what was your favorite Christmas present?
I would say, I don't know, can you see Marilyn was probably
I see Marilyn up there.
Rodney got me Marilyn. And I think that was by far my favorite. Because we just bought the new house, Christmas was light for me and him. We really didn't get each other much. We wanted to make sure the kids got stuff, but we didn't get each other a whole lot of things.
Right.
But that was definitely my favorite thing. It's like, this guy gets me. Who knew?
Love it. What do you guys have?
That was a Goodwill find too.
Oh, check you out.
Oh, he goes to Goodwill every day. Every day.
So Amber Cook came to my local Goodwill is like less than a mile from my house. Never been there. She goes there and finds a brand spanking pair of new moccasins for like $10. And does it all the time everywhere she goes. She's the thriftiest little lady you ever did see.
Yeah, she is. She really is. I try, but I don't know. My brain just goes a different direction.
I'm like hyper, can't do it.
Yeah.
So 2023, 3 things you guys have planned on your calendar for sure that you're going to make it to this year?
Well, I definitely want to do all of the hookahvilles. There's a spring, there's a fall, there's a summer. There's a couple festivals that Rodney doesn't want to go to that I'm going to go to. And one is Dead and Company. I would like to go to that. It's their last tour, and I've never seen the Dead. So I wanted to see. Jerry passed away like the year before I really got into the Grateful Dead. So it's kind of a bummer, but I still wanted to see Dead and Company. And then there's Happy Hippie Fest. It'll be my second year going to that. And I don't know anything else along the way. Since my son is older, I used to do this before I had him. I followed Acoustic Hookah for like 3 years, and I absolutely loved it. It was a great time. So I want to kind of get back into that. And if the kids want to go with us, they can. I tell them, though, it's like Vegas. What happens here stays here. And maybe listen to your mother when she tells you less is better.
Yes, absolutely. So
Bethany's laughing.
I have a 12-year-old, and she's going to be 13 on April 1st, and for like a year. She's like, Mom, I want to go to a beer comp. I want to go. So I've been like strategically trying to plan some things and see what's available for her to go to too, like to ease her on into it. But she's a mini me, so I have no worries about that. But I love that. Do you guys have any beard stuff on your calendar this year?
Yes.
What was the one? The bearding camping trip?
Yeah.
So we're one of the dream fests or one of the hookahvilles is the same weekend. So we're gonna skip that so that we can be with you guys.
Ones you can put me on your schedule.
Well, Bethany has been
be there.
Bethany has been wanting us to come, and like I love hanging out with you guys, so we got to do it. We just have to do it.
Oh, I hear West Virginia, maybe.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't.
Oh,
a good time too.
That's the bigger
like, there's so much. Like, there's Bearded Hero coming up. There's West Virginia. There's the camp out. Like, I act like the camp out is like 2 months from now. It's not, folks. It's Labor Day weekend. Clear your calendar. Yeah. So there's no freaking excuses because you heard it now. You've heard it on Sunday. You've heard it all the time. We've been talking about it. Labor Day weekend. All the cool kids are going to be there.
Yep. All the cool kids.
Yeah, but now we need a mattress.
Oh, yeah. Our air mattress got ripped. So we need a new air mattress.
We got plenty of time.
I have an extra air mattress.
See, there you go. Problem solved.
Is it king size?
Yeah. Now he's being picky.
No.
The hell.
Do you need it back? Because it might be a little dirty, if you know what I mean.
Well, we stole the cooks last time we were there.
Comes into play, folks, in the beginning of the episode. I love it.
Do I need to pop that back up?
Oh, well, that was me being PG-13.
That was PG, the PG. Yep. If you're still a Facebook user, go
Columbus,
to
Indiana.
the Bearded Family Network or the Sideshow and give us a like and follow. And then we'll be able to know who you are.
Yes. Amen. Or you're going to have to type your name out every time.
Yeah, you can be like, hey, this is Columbus.
From.
It's fine. Everything's fine. Wow, you guys.
I'm fine, you're fine, they're fine.
We've been on here for 52 minutes now.
I'm a talker, and everybody knows.
I love to talk, and I didn't expect anything less from this show with just me and Bethany.
Oh.
But
Yeah.
I'm super grateful for all you guys. Like, you guys have hanging in there, talking with us, giving us your agenda so we can follow you.
Oh, that would be great
and I
if
will
you guys
see you
ever get a
Saturday.
chance to do Dream Fest. Like, if you want to ease your daughter into something, like that one is not very big. It's super chill. Everybody's nice. Like,
And that's in
that would
Salina.
probably be. It's in Ansonia, which is like what 45 minutes away from us.
Okay. Let me know
So,
when it is. Send me some info for sure. I would love to see that.
oh yeah.
I'm sure she would be definitely down to go as long as I drive. You know, she's my broke little best friend.
All right. Well, I will see you guys Saturday.
Yes, so excited.
I hope you guys have fun. Take a lot of pictures.
We will miss you.
Hey, thanks, guys.
I miss you guys.
Bye.
While we're here, Bearded Family Network, give it a like and a follow. Check everybody out. Also, singing on Sundays. Monday, Bearded Business. Wednesday, Running with the Pack. And of course, Thursday, The Sideshow. Dun, 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 dun.
Us.
Like, do I have to do that every time now? Dun, dun, dun.
I mean, if you want to, I think what
That's fine. Everything's fine.
I could get down to it.
Apparently, I'm letting Flanders take the boys to Pyro. She won't take me to Billy, but she'll go to freaking Pyro with the boys. Flanders.
So I'm thinking that we need to just make like a girls trip out of one of these festivals one time. I think that would be fun.
I think it's a fun idea for a girls trip, but I like to have our bodyguards with us.
Is there anything else we need to cover?
No, I think we hit everything. You guys are rock stars, hanging out.
Yes, thank you guys.
There's Parent. Where are you gonna go, Chris? The damn casino? I don't think so, sir. Not without me.
Right?
Oh boy. So yeah. Thank you guys. The Sideshow. We are the Sideshow.
We are.
We have Saturday Regiftmas for Tri-County in LaPel, Indiana, 3 p.m. at the Eagles. Bar opens at noon. Family friendly.
Yes.
Bring a gift, age appropriate for you. Elephant style, I believe.
And
go ahead.
And don't say fuck.
Oh, if you say fuck, you owe $1. And you can't prepay.
Yes, and
but it goes to
I'll tell you what.
It goes to a good cause if you do say the F word.
Right, and I'll tell you what. The staff at the Eagles, they will call you out on it.
They're on it.
But they are also like some of the best
they're
cooks, bartenders. Like, they're good people.
So
they are so good people.
They're gonna have fried chicken for everybody. Tri-County is flying fried chicken. Bring a side dish. There is a Facebook
or dessert
as to what everyone plans to bring, so you don't have a bunch of one thing.
Right.
Everybody's welcome.
I think it's the Facebook. I think is Bearded Regiftmas.
Bearded Regiftmas. Yes, or you can go to the Tri Beard and Mustache Society page that has information.
Yeah.
Reach out to Amber Cook, Melissa Crafton, or their wonderful, better other halves. I don't know about, whatever. We'll do that. And dress up, man. Wear your best Christmas duds.
Wear your best Festivus.
Mr. Crafton's going to bring it, I'm sure.
I'm bringing it.
Love you. This has been so fun. I love everybody. Yeah, Amber's already like,
yes, everybody.
Yeah.
All right.
That's why I was like,
yes.
I didn't want to.
All right.
Anyway.
We'll see you guys next week. We have an awesome
Thursday.
guest.
Oh.
You guys will want to see this guest. You will want to see this guest.
Oh.
Because I want to see
everybody
this guest.
knows or everybody knows. It's going to be fun. We're going to spill the dang tea. Like.
Oh my God. So deep.
It's already been confirmed that there's tea being spilled. And I'm so
excited. My gosh. And we have been challenged to ask the question.
Please spill the tea.
So when we're going to announce next week, probably post something up like Monday or Tuesday.
That's why you should
send us your questions.
Like and follow
us. Yes.
It'll show up in your news feed. Like, it's all you have to do is hit a button and you don't have to do any other work, any other hard work.
Yeah. And we'll be there. We'll be on your page. All right. Well, Miss Bootsy, I will see you in a little bit. Everybody watching, be safe. Have a good weekend. Drink your water.
Stay kind. Drink your water. Don't be a salty bitch today. Love you guys.
All right. Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.